Have you ever noticed how young children seem to absorb everything around them, like languages, movements, sounds, and even routines, without much effort? That's because their brains are in what Dr. Montessori called a sensitive period, a special window of time when learning certain things comes naturally and easily. A sensitive period is a phase when a child's brain is especially ready to learn a specific skill, like language, movement, order, or social connection. During these times, children show a deep interest and joy in repeating certain actions, not because they're told to, but because their brain is asking for practice. You'll see it when a toddler repeats new words again and again, or lines up toys in perfect order. These sensitive periods don't last forever. Once the brain builds the needed connections, that window gradually closes, which is why the early years are such a precious time for learning. Modern neuroscience calls this idea brain plasticity, the brain's ability to grow, change, and adapt based on experience. In early childhood, the brain forms millions of new connections every second. Neurons communicate through tiny electrical signals, and every time a child repeats an activity, those connections get stronger, like paths in a forest becoming clearer with every step. This flexibility means experiences literally shape the architecture of the brain. That's why hands-on exploration, language exposure, and emotional safety are so powerful during these early years. Dr. Montessori designed her environment to match these natural windows of growth. She didn't rush children ahead or hold them back. She simply observed what each child was drawn to and offered materials that satisfied that inner drive to learn. When a child chooses to repeat an activity such as pouring water, matching sounds, tracing letters, they're not just playing. They're wiring their brain with precision, focus, and joy. Sensitive periods remind us that children don't all learn on the same schedule, they learn when their brains are ready. By giving them time, freedom, and the right environment, we're not just teaching skills. We're building the very structure of their intelligence, emotion, and independence. So when you see a child endlessly repeating a simple task, don't rush to stop them. You're witnessing the brain in its most powerful state, plastic, curious, and ready to grow. If you'd like to explore how these brain principles connect to real classroom moments, watch our Montessori in Practice series. Or, if you're curious about how different brain systems shape learning, visit our Neuroscience Roadmap series, where we go deeper into the science behind education.